Hello students of class 9. Today I am going to do the chapter Hunting Snake. From the title of the Hunting Snake you can easily understand that this poem is based on a snake which was searching for its prey in the grassy meadows. So it is based on the poet's and her companions' feelings when they saw the snake in the grassy fields. So they were fascinated as the snake hunted for its food, but at the same time they were afraid. They were extremely frightened and they could not take their breath, and finally the snake went away. They disappeared, and in its way the snake was searching for its way in an alien area of grassland. So after the snake went away, the poet and her companions took a deep sigh of relief and they went away. They were afraid, still they were fascinated by the appearance of the snake, and they felt very much eager to watch the snake as it moved by. So the sun, the poet's poem has started like this: sun warmed in the late season's grace, under the autumn's gentlest sky. So the poet had described the season of autumn in his poem Hunting Snake, and it seemed that the season of autumn is sun warmed, means is full of warm sunshine, as it was late autumn, and these warm sunshine seemed to be the blessings of the season of autumn. And the whole incident took place under the gentlest sky of autumn. Gentlest sky means the weather was very fine with white clouds sailing in the blue sky. So there was no possibility of rain, and the weather was very fine, and it was neither too hot nor too cold. And we walked and froze half through a pace. The great black snake went reeling by. So the poet was walking through the fields and froze half through a pace, means it seemed that they became a statue when they just went half or covered the distance half, and it seemed that they had become a statue when they saw that the great black snake went reeling by. When they saw the great black snake and went reeling by, means it was moving in curves. So the snake was moving in curves. Head down, tongue flickering on the trail, and he quested through the parting grass. Sun glazed his curves of diamond scale. So its head was down and tongue was flickering, means tongue was moving up, means coming out and then moving in, coming out and moving in, and on the trail means on the path it was moving. And he quested means he searched through the parting grass, and what happened? Sun reflected the scales which were body on the reptile or the snake. The sun reflected those scales, and it seemed the scales were like diamonds. So the poet felt at that point of time, watching the bright dazzling scales of the snake as pieces of diamonds, and we lost breath to see him pass. So they lost breath means it seemed that they were out of breath. They could not take their breath properly, and they were standing, and they were in a rather hypnotized manner. They were very much surprised, frightened to see the appearance of the snake. So we can understand that hunting a snake. So now reeling, you can understand reeling, moving in curves. Sun warmed means warmed by the rays of the sun. So These are the vital words which I am going to explain. Now you can understand that Arctic snake reeling, the snake was moving in curves, sun warmed, means the whole atmosphere, and where the poet was there, the whole atmosphere was warmed by the rays of the sun, and everywhere it is bright, and it was very warm and beautiful. Then the next word is flickering. You can understand when the means the snake just flickers its tongue, means sudden forward and backward movement. Sudden forward and backward movement. Then trail. Trail means the path. Path means the way. The way the snake has followed, and as it was moving, its head was down, and tongue was flickering, means tongue was often coming out and going inside, means there was a sudden backward and forward movement. So quested means searched, quested. So the snake searched for its fruit in the grassy meadow. So the snake searched for its food in the grassy meadow. So sun warmed means very much warm sunshine was present, and late autumn's grace means late season's grace means the late autumn season's blessings with the warm sunshine, gentlest sky, beautiful sky. The poet was walking through the meadows, and she and her companions just stopped there in the meadows like a statue, as they were just half through the pace, means half through the steps, and they could see the black snake went reeling means moving in curves. The great black snake was moving away, and its head was down, tongue flickering, means tongue was often coming out and going inside, means sudden forward and backward movement. On the trail means on the path which the snake was following to search for his food. He quested through the parting grass, means he quested through the grass, and means he searched through the grass for his prey. And sun glazed his curves of the diamond skin, means sun reflected brightly on the scales of the snake, and it seemed the scales were made of diamond, and we lost breath to see him pass. So the poet was extremely afraid, and she and her companions just lost their breath to see the snake pass, means they were holding their breath and they were watching the snake.